Stop everything. Thee Pluto is angry, and this time he's not keeping quiet. After a shocking video went viral accusing him of being sexually involved with another man during the heated Forex Boys drama.
Kupea matako tena, Thee Pluto, hautanitomba tena, lipa pesa yangu. Sikufichi. Na leo na post ile video sasa, na ipost saizi. Ulisahau tulishika video tukiwa kwa kiti. Si ninyi mnatetea kina Kenyan Prince, ambia Kenya Prince anilipe pesa, hiyo ni deni alienjoy. Hiyo ni deni. Mnafanya sim tu. And we are telling you the truth. Mnalalamika. Na tunajua Kenya ulifanya Indonesia, sasa tujui Thee Pluto, lipa watu deni zao.
Dinywa.
Pluto has finally snapped. He's calling it disgusting, disrespectful, and now he's taking legal action. But here is the twist. Who is this clout chaser? Why drag Pluto's name into such dirty allegations? And could this be the biggest trap he has ever faced in his career? Stay tuned, because what Pluto just revealed about protecting his name and his family will leave you shocked. Someone crossed a line so dangerous, so disgusting that this millionaire entrepreneur is ready to destroy them in court. And wait until you hear what they accused him of doing, because this is absolutely insane. If you are new here, smash the subscribe button, because you're about to witness the most dramatic expose of 2025. Today we are diving deep into a scandal that has rocked the Kenyan entertainment industry to its core. Thee Pluto, the content creator and entrepreneur, has been the center of attention of a viral speculation after a flyboarding video in Bali sparked jokes about his sexuality. But what started as harmless internet banter has now escalated into something so sinister, so defamatory, that Ndegwa Kamau is preparing for a war in the courtroom. But that is not all. Wait until you see what happened next, because the story only gets much darker. Let me paint you the picture of how the nightmare began. Our guy Thee Pluto was living his best life in Bali, decides to try flyboarding. The moment the video hit the internet, the trolls came out in full force. The clip showed him being supported mid-air by an instructor during the water sport, which led some netizens to insinuate that he was gay. What should have been celebration of success and adventure turned into feeding frenzy of speculation and memes. Now, here is where things get really twisted. While most people were just making harmless jokes, one person, and we're going to call them the clout chaser, because that's exactly what they are, decided to take this joke and turn it into something absolutely vile. The individual whose identity we are about to expose created a video claiming, and I cannot stress this enough, falsely claiming that they had been sexually engaged with Thee Pluto. Can you imagine the audacity that the guy had? Thee Pluto revealed that the baseless online chatter has begun to affect his relationship, saying, "This stupidity of yours has almost made my current girlfriend leave me. I am not lying. She almost believed those stories." This goes so much deeper than just relationship problems. We're talking about a man's entire reputation, his family's honor, his business empire, everything he worked for over the past decade, being threatened by one person's desperate attempt for internet fame. And here's the part that will make your blood boil. Thee Pluto took to Instagram, and what he said next will give you chills. He said this, and I quote, "You all took the lame joke too far. It's disgusting and disrespectful. Let's go face it now. Who knows his real name or address? I've been sent this video by very many people, and this is so shameful and very disrespectful to me and my family. A lame joke has turned something evil. Let's deal with this one lawfully." Do you understand what that means? We are not talking about Twitter beef anymore. We are talking about lawyers, courtrooms, and legal consequences. Now, let me tell you about the detective work that has been happening behind the scenes, because this story has layers like you wouldn't believe. Thee Pluto has been building his empire for years. We're talking about a man who went from creating a simple YouTube content to becoming one of Kenya's most successful digital entrepreneurs. Beyond his YouTube fame, he has ventured into various businesses endeavors, including real estate and forex trading. This isn't just some random content creator. This is a business mogul with everything to lose. But here is what makes this situation even more explosive. This isn't the first time the Pluto has had to deal with false allegation and the internet drama. Content creator Thee Pluto previously geared up for a legal battle with an influential social media personality after a leaked conversation surfaced online alleging that Pluto had cheated on his longtime girlfriend, Felicity Shiru. The pattern is becoming clearer. There are people out there who see successful creators like Thee Pluto and think, how can I destroy this person for my own gain? But this time they picked the wrong one. This time they crossed a line that cannot be uncrossed. Now here is the part that is going to break your heart and show you just how serious the situation really is. When Thee Pluto mentioned his family being disrespected, he wasn't just talking about himself. We're talking about innocent people, his girlfriend, his relatives, people who have nothing to do with the internet drama, being dragged into this mess. He expressed his frustrations, revealing that the baseless online chatter has begun to affect his relationship. Can you imagine being in a relationship with someone and having to deal with random strangers on the internet, making up stories about your partner's sexuality and personal life? This is what happens when clout chasing goes too far. One person's desperate attempt for views and attention has created a ripple effect that is destroying real relationships and real lives. And you want to know the most twisted part? The person who made this video knew it was false. They knew they were lying, but they did it anyway because they know it will get them famous. But they forgot one crucial thing. They forgot that Thee Pluto has lawyers. They forgot that defamation is a crime. They even forgot that there are consequences for their actions. Now let's talk about what is about to happen. When Thee Pluto said let's deal with this one lawfully, he wasn't making an idle threat. In Kenya, defamation laws are taken very seriously, especially when it comes to false allegations of a sexual nature. We're talking about potential charges that could include criminal defamation, which can result in prison time, civil defamation, which can result in massive financial damages, cyberbullying charges, which have become increasingly serious in recent years, intentional infliction of emotional distress because of the impact of his relationship and family. But here's the genius move that Thee Pluto made. By asking for the person's real name and address publicly, he's essentially crowdsourcing his legal investigation. His millions of followers are now acting as private investigators, tracking down this clout chaser who thought they would hide behind anonymity. Let me tell you something, the internet never forgets and the internet always finds you. This person is about to learn that lesson the hard way. The story even gets crazier from here. Now, while we can't reveal the exact identity of this individual for legal reasons, I can tell you that the evidence against them is overwhelming. Multiple people have already started sending Thee Pluto the same video, which means this person has been actively promoting their false claims across different platforms. This is not just a case of mistaken identity or miscommunication. This is deliberate, calculated defamation designed to damage Thee Pluto's reputation for personal gains. And here is what makes it even more disgusting. This person chose to attack Thee Pluto at a time when he was already dealing with the stress of internet trolls and relationship problems. They saw vulnerability and they attacked like a predator, but they made one fatal mistake. They underestimated who they were dealing with, and Thee Pluto didn't become one of Kenya's most successful content creators by backing down from fights. He didn't build a multi-million shilling empire letting people disrespect him. This man has faced down critics, competitors and haters before. He's never faced anything like this, and now he's about to show everyone exactly what happens when you cross that line. So here we are at the end of this incredible story. But really, we're just at the beginning because this legal battle is about to unfold in real time and you're going to be here to document every single moment. Thee Pluto has shown us that success doesn't just mean making money, it means having the courage to stand up for yourself. When someone tries to destroy everything you've built, it means protecting your family, your reputation, and your integrity, no matter what the cost. And to that clout chaser out there, wherever you're hiding, you picked the wrong person to mess with. You thought you could make up stories about a man's personal life for views and clicks, but now you're about to face the full force of the legal system. This is what accountability looks like in 2025. This is what happens when someone decides to fight back against the toxic culture of the internet defamation. Let's make sure that you're subscribed because we're going to be following this story every step of the way. We're going to be here when that court date is announced. We're going to be here when justice is served. And you're going to be here to celebrate when Thee Pluto gets the vindication he deserves. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Thee Pluto is doing the right thing by taking legal action? And what do you think should happen to people who make false allegations for clout? The war has just begun and something tells me Thee Pluto is going to win.